So my husband and I are older parents, obviously, and we were in Hawaii not that long ago, literally in June. We were in Hawaii, and I was out at the beach with my boys Peyton and Cooper, who are 6 and 8. And we decided to go back to the condo, and so we started walking back to the condo, and this lady says to me, she said, "Oh, are those your grandsons?" And I was like, "No, they're my sons." And I was very offended, and I took my kid's hands and I just walked away, didn't let her say another word. I was just very, very hurt. And my sons didn't understand because they're young. They don't get that, right? They don't get how that could be offensive, but it was. And I get back to the hotel room or the condo, and I say to my husband what had happened. I shared it. Like, this lady says to me, are those your grandsons? And I'm like in tears, like saying this. And he's like, "Oh, she's just jealous, da, da, da." He starts giving his whole spiel, like, trying to make me feel good. And I'm sorry that there's no reason. This person doesn't know me. That's a legitimate question that she had in her mind. Like, she just wasn't even trying to offend me. She just speaks her mind, right? That's how people are. Well, literally fast forward a few months down the road, and my husband's at football practice with my son Cooper, and one little kid came up to my husband, and while my husband's watching my son play football, and says to my husband, "Are you Cooper's grandpa?" So my husband calls me. I think this is hysterical. My husband calls me all upset, like, "Yeah, this kid comes up to me and is like, am I Cooper's grandpa?" And I am like, thank God this happened to him too, right? Because we're not 20s. I'm 51, and my husband's, he's, so therefore we are old enough to be grandparents of these children. And so now I'm like thinking, okay, now he has to like see my point of view and see I wasn't overreacting and just being a female, which he likes to call that. And this is what my husband says: "Yeah, it's really sad that kids have to assume I'm the grandpa because dads aren't around anymore."